All right, this is another day of junk mail envelope project. So together with Starving Emma and Bonnie and Clive, I will post their links below so you can have a look what's on their agenda for today. I want to talk a little bit and then create. I want to talk about how I use envelopes in my journals. So I wanted to show you, I have here two journals that where I used envelopes. For the covers, I used big envelope for both of them. I just had to cut it to the size, of course. So it was this kind of big junk mail envelope that I used. And I cut it to the size, and I glued the pages, of the envelope. Those are two pages together, so I glued them together. So this is the envelope, and I just made like a mixed media here on top of it. Here we go. And the same here. This was a big envelope, and here actually you can still have see the window that I used, and I added some picture under it. So that's for the big envelope. For these small envelopes, you can of course use them in many ways. So you can either, oh gosh, I'm ripping it off the way I don't want to. So you can either open the envelope here and use it already as one page and a second page, or you can keep it together as it is and use it as a big pocket, or just as a one page. I mean, whatever you wish for it. So I do both ways. In this one, I have what I have done. Let's have a look. It will be difficult to see since it's already in, but I have here one unfinished, and the signature. Here we go. This is actually the envelope. Let me remove it. So those are actually that's actually two envelopes like this together, and just glued here with whatever you have, washi tape. Use a piece of strip of paper to get them together, and then I still open the side, so I have immediately 4 pages. So, and that's what I have done in here. So here is one envelope. Here you see the connection, and here is the other envelope. So you have 4 pages immediately, and I was adding here extra flap, so I'm getting more space. Yeah, this is just one as it is. And I use also the windows, and I add something in it. So this is one way how you can use the envelopes in a journal. And in this one, if I'm not mistaken, where we have, yeah, here I also cut it. This one is cut open, this one is cut open, and this one I kept together, and there is here a spot where you can add something in it. So here, this one I didn't cut. So in this journal I have pretty much a lots of envelopes in this one, as you can see. So it's a good source, the envelopes. If you have plenty of those, they are a good source for making this kind of traveler size junk journals. And today I would like to make a very small, hopefully fast journal from these envelopes, but not in the way as I have just showed. But I also used to make journals in a smaller size like this. I have made actually a photo album, a mini photo album, where I have folded the envelopes in this way. So this was like a shorter flap, and this was like a shorter page, and this was a long page. So some of them I turned into a tuck spot, some of them not. So it was this size of a journal album. I gifted it. I don't have it anymore to show you, unfortunately. I would like to use some of these to make a small journal, just as we are right here, and see how it comes out. I have here some materials ready, so hopefully it will not take too long and I will speed up the video. So for those who like to watch also the process and have would like to have some comment, I will do that now. Otherwise, you can just jump close to the end of the video. I will be doing 2 flip throughs. It will be one where I am done with the pages and I just do the flip through of the pages done. And then there will be a second flip through where I already added some tags in the complete the journal tags I also made, but off the video there will be no video of that. I had already prepared ahead part of the papers or embellishments or stuff that I was thinking that I would add into this. You can see it on the right upper corner. I had there some vintage dictionary paper. There is some decorative wrapping paper. I have some of mine stamped and painted papers, book pages, some embellishments, as you can see, cutouts of the magazines. Like now I was just cutting a part or an image from a magazine. Here just going through my ephemera storage looking for something. So as I said, I prepared some stuff ahead. I like to do that to limit myself with my options, because once I have too many options, the whole process would take way too long. And this way I am trying to use up as much as possible of what I just have on the table, even cutouts or cutoffs of what I do, to use as much as possible, not to create more scrap, but to actually use up whatever scrap I have. Here, this orange color, that's actually the paper that I've painted and made. It's I have also a video of how I was doing that paper. It was part of creating your own or decorating or painting your own washi tape. And for those who don't have the masking tape to paint on as a washi tape, you can just do it on a paper and cut strips, and you will have actually something very similar to a washi tape. On every pocket, actually, where the envelope is has the opening, I punched a little piece in the middle to create obvious place that, or place that it's obvious to see that there is an opening and that there is a pocket for whoever will once own this. It will be easier to recognize that there is actually some pocket, but I think it will be easy to recognize since I filled every pocket in this journal. These are mostly actually the images from different magazines that I used. I don't think I used any kind of real scrapbook paper. Most of the paper that I had were, here is a scrapbook paper, but that was actually, it's not a scrapbook paper, it was a piece of paper that I got from someone during some art swap, and those were actually cut offs of some calendar, so, or offcuts of some calendar. So it was not the whole page, just the little pieces that I have received. Here I also try to keep at least one of those windows in those business envelopes, and that will be probably the only one that I will keep in there. This is already the last page that I'm covering with a piece of a map. I think that maps are very good features to use in the journals. And this is the flip through before adding the tags. Now I will show you how it is looking finalized. So here is a small page you will see through. It's like an eclectic style, so I threw many things in there together. So this is just some scrap paper, and this is a tag that I made from the postcard with my postal stamps that I was making myself. I have a video. Here you will see more of them through. Up are pockets where the envelopes were opened, so there are pockets where I put some items, tags probably mostly only. So page 2, and again there is a tag from the top where it opens. Here are actually the envelopes was open on the side, so I cut it open also on the other side, and I made a little journals to have more writing space for this. Here is a tiny envelope with my handmade postal stamp in it. Here is another side pocket with another little journal. Here is a pocket. There is like a little card in here. That's my drawing there of the poppy, whatever flower it was. Here is another tag. So in total it was 3 envelopes, and this is the last. There are 2 bigger, larger tags actually inserted in the last page of the envelope. So this is it. I hope you like it. Thank you for watching. Bye.